This is our bite-sized podcast, keeping you up to date with the latest in science fiction. It's The News with Matt Miller.
Welcome. Let's dive straight in. ViacomCBS CEO Bob Bakish revealed in an investors conference call last Friday, Star Trek is fueling growth quarter on quarter for the streaming services of the eye. They include CBS All Access, Showtime, and Pluto. The big buzz is around the rebrand of All Access to Paramount Plus, which includes a relaunch here in Australia, as well as launches in Nordic countries and Latin America. The eye has its sights set on global playback from its streaming service, and this is exciting news. Responding to a question, Bakish confirmed that Star Trek is an important part of their streaming strategy, which leads me to suspect a push to bring Trek home, especially here in Australia, potentially in the UK as well, where ViacomCBS have strong broadcasting assets, but not the streaming to back them up, which would lend itself to my theory about Lower Decks, which has been waiting for the rebrand. Further cementing these thoughts is the appearance of the Star Trek universe on the cover of the earnings report. Meanwhile, in Boston, a planned memorial for Leonard Nimoy has the backing of the late Spock actor's family. It comes just a few weeks after Captain Janeway was immortalised. Nimoy would be honoured with his iconic Vulcan salute and live long and prosper. Boston, of course, was the childhood home of Leonard Nimoy before he moved to California to pursue acting. Huge Orville news. After several months of furlough, the production team is returning to the sound stages to continue making the third season of the hit Seth MacFarlane show. Co-producer Tom Costantino telling Trekzone that some post-work has continued during the forced hiatus due to COVID-19. I'm hoping Tom will join me for a Trekzone conversation in a few weeks once they get production rolling and the dailies start coming in. Here at Trekzone, Lee Sargent will return in Ep 493. We'll be chatting Discovery's third season up to Ep 5. My Talkin' Trek co-host will beam in for that chat on Monday. So it'll be minty fresh for our release on Monday at 6:30pm Australian Eastern Standard Time. Elsewhere in the schedule, there is just 5 weeks left in our production year, but I'll be getting through the meat of a final Unity, continue talking science with Dr. Brad, and bringing you the news each Friday, exactly as I'm doing right now. Then the new look Trekzone kicks off January 1. It's an ambitious plan to take you non-stop all the way through to Christmas 2021. It's only about 90 more episodes than I produced this year, so it's certainly achievable. We'll see how much more hair I lose towards the end of next year. Hopefully there's no giant global pandemic. But for now, you can like, follow, and subscribe to Trekzone all over social media to help me feel really warm and fuzzy on the inside. I'm struggling to get past 1,672 followers on Twitter, so if you could spare a follow on Twitter, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Let's get to 1,700 before Christmas. And don't forget to activate notifications. Ring the bell on YouTube. Activate notifications on Facebook and Twitter. We're never going to spam you. We're just going to bring you some fantastic content. 5 episodes a week, kicking it up to 7 in 2021.